Why do I hear echo? Oh, I can hear it like... I can hear it. I can hear the mic! Alright, guys. Welcome back to the Actors Lounge. I can actually hear the voice inside.
Why are you keeping that shit, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I can only hear it just now because you weren't talking and being weird, but I don't know. We're trying out a new mic, y'all, so bear with us. But hey, welcome back to the Actors Lounge podcast with yours truly, as always, Shane Nicholas and his co-host.
Lamar Finesse.
That's right, that's right. We're talking about everything creepy, weird, sad, neglectful, every child's really bad memories of their stepdad. Friday the 13th. So this should be fun. This should be a cool episode. I wanted to look up some things specifically catering to the 13th. So like crazy shit that's happened on Friday the 13th. So I'm really fucking excited about it. But I only got like some stuff. But like, okay, let's start with just what. Have you ever had any weird or crazy experiences on Friday the 13th?
Me personally, I can't recall of any, but it might have been something.
Yeah, me neither.
I can't recall. Yeah,
I've never remembered having a fucking weird or strange Friday the 13th. So in the comments on our socials or whatever you want to do, make sure you guys let us know any weird thing specifically that's happened on Friday the 13th. Whatever's happened, any of the crazy shit, any of the weird bullshit, let us know because I want to know, and I'm sure Lamar does too.
Yeah, because I'm very aware when a Friday the 13th is coming up. Just look on the calendar and just be like, oh, shit is about to come up. Mm-hmm. And then, that's really it for me.
Yeah. So I got some fun facts.
Hey, real quick, I will say the other day, I was at somebody's house and the black cat, my first time there, but the black cat was on the porch and it jumped off the porch and ran away from me. So I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's it? You saw a cat and it ran away?
No, it's a black cat. You know they're superstitious and it ran from me. So what the fuck? I'm just saying.
I don't know what the superstition is with black cats specifically, or if it's...
If you're walking or driving and one crosses the street, you should turn the other way. You're not supposed to cross it.
Yeah, or it's not supposed to cross you, or whatever the fucking bullshit is. I don't know. If the mic's making weird noises because I'm muffling the earphones a little bit.
I didn't hear you ask for consent.
Yeah, I'm sorry, earphones. Can I buttfuck your eardrum? Anyway, so I got some fun facts, but first I do want to shout out our very special guest, Chloe, from our previous episode.
No, Chloe. She was fantastic.
I'm so sorry. I was actually just messaging her.
And let us know if you guys enjoyed her company too, because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was our longest, most interesting, in-depth episode. It went fucking everywhere. That I'm typically kind of that we don't really cross those kinds of things, but I thought that environment was good.
I think she was our first guest.
Daryl was, but yeah, she was our first. She was our first. Yeah,
she was our first girl.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I want to say she was our first official guest. Not that Daryl doesn't count. That's Daryl. You know what I mean? Not that he doesn't count. It's just. Whatever. Anyway, so again, check her out on Instagram on ant_cookies_baked_goods. That's ant cookies baked goods _ in between each word. That's our friend Chloe, and she makes the most delicious baked goods that will get you floating with vitamin Q.
Time to float.
I don't mean the vitamin Q that you get in your cupboard. So, back to the crazy, weird things that I found. 18 terrible things that happened on Friday, the motherfucking 13th. Where was I?
At the very beginning of the list.
Where was I? There we go. I really hope this doesn't damper the mic. Anyway. We'll start with a weird but easy one. Buckingham Palace was bombed during World War II. According to the New York Daily News, the German forces during World War II bombed Buckingham Palace on September 13th, 1940. The bombs hit both the palace and its chapel. Even scarier, the king and queen were both at the residence at the time of the attack. Even though the event was traumatic, Queen Elizabeth merely stated she was glad we have been bombed. Now I can look the East End in the face. There's a hole in her tower. Right. Okay, psycho. Here's one that's really fucking strange. I think you'll like. Really fucking strange. I don't want to go to this one, so I want to wait. So definitely wait at the end so I can reveal this one because it's fucking crazy strange. This is
warm us
like,
up to it.
yeah, I'm gonna warm you up to it. So we're gonna go back to that one.
Okay.
Here's one that's really fucking sad. Tupac Shakur died on Friday the 13th. Just so happens to be the same month and day as the Buckingham Palace bombing, September 13th. Obviously, this was sometime after. But his shooting, which there's a lot of conspiracies around his death. There's conspiracies that, Suge Knight did it, or one of his other big smalls at the time that had done it, or that he had some involvement in it, or there was some kind of conspiracy that it was like a government or an inside job. There's all kinds of conspiracies going everywhere. There's also one that says he's not dead, which who the fuck knows? But this one, let's just say for argument's sake, he died September 13th because of his injuries from the shooting. So September 7th in 96 he was shot, and because of the injuries, Friday the 13th in September of 96 he unfortunately passed away. And I think today he'd be very much like is it Ice-T or Ice Cube? He would be very, very, very much like Ice Cube, doing like rom-coms and action films.
Oh, he was acting,
yeah. Well, he was in Poetic Justice. He was in another movie where he played a serial killer. It was actually pretty intense.
Juice.
Oh! He was so good in Juice, dude.
He just loved it.
He was so good in Juice, dude.
He just liked the violence after a while.
So
like, okay, so this is what you're doing now?
Yeah, right. What else we got? Oh, that's, terrible, but whatever. No one's gonna know what it is. Casa Concordia cruise ship ran aground off the coast of Italy. No one's going to know who the fuck that is. Candace, why didn't I look through these before I found them? They suck. The stock market experienced a mini crash in 89 on October 13th. It's 4 days after my birthday in 89. I was 2. That one's kind of cool. A flight through the Andes ended in disaster and death, and that sucks. Uruguayan Flight 571 was headed towards Chile when it crash-landed in the Andes on October 13th, and then October in 72. In the following days, the survivors were reduced to hiding in the fuselage of the plane and eating deceased passengers, according to people. Well, that's
what year was this?
72. 1972. Well, obviously. It was a Uruguayan flight, so it crash-landed in the Andes. So it's in the mountains.
Okay.
I don't know where that is off the top of my head. The rescue efforts were called off only 10 days after the crash, so it was shocking when 2 men appeared 72 days later and alerted the authorities that there were 16 other survivors trapped in the mountains. Wow, 10 days? They didn't even try for 2 weeks. They were like, dead. They're gone. Bermuda Triangle.
Well, maybe they survived, maybe they did. Oops if they didn't.
Oops if they, oh my god.
That's what he said.
I am not reading this one. That's fucking disgusting. Computers fell victim to the Friday the 13th virus?
What the fuck?
That one's kind of dumb. These aren't that great. What the fuck? I'm really disappointed. City of Buffalo is... This is stupid. I'll look up some other bullshit. Holy shit.
I did hear that some of the most notorious, famous... Well, that's 2 different words. Famous serial killers have 13 in their name. Like Theodore Bundy. I did not count that or fact check it. But I heard it. And Jack the Ripper, I don't know his real full name, but he was on that list.
Jack Theodore Ripper.
But that's not. But yeah, so that's interesting as fuck.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
What are they on?
Movies released on Friday the 13th.
Fuck. Okay.
Which most of them are Friday the 13th.
I bet. I wonder if more of the shittier ones, though.
So here's one that's really, really cool. One of my favorite movies, Cape Fear, released on November 13th in 91. James R. Webb's original Cape Fear was updated and colorized with Nick Nolte and Robert De Niro stepping in. Evil Dead. Oh, Evil Dead 2. March 13th.
Creepy.
Duh.
Creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Brought the highly beloved and well-received Evil Dead 2. The larger budget meant bigger and better special makeup effects. Let's see, it has more. I don't know why it doesn't show me everything. This is slow as shit. I'm annoyed.
It's not ladylike.
No, it's not. Triskaidekaphobia is an irrational fear of the number 13.
Yeah.
Wow.
Real.
And
yeah,
a big Wow, and a big reason why Friday the 13th is considered bad news. Voorhees and Beyond, horror's long-running history with releasing films on Friday the 13th. Okay, that makes sense. Inspired by Halloween, Sean S. Cunningham wanted to separate himself from previous films. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
People are afraid of Fridays, too, because Fridays sometimes have bad luck within themselves, even if it's not Friday the 13th.
That's kind of weird.
Like the Last Supper, I think, was on a Friday.
So, Deep Star 6, there was a new Friday the 13th movie released in 89. The legendary New York set chapter. No, that's not it. The legendary New York set chapter Jason Takes Manhattan. Cunningham tested Friday the 13th waters again with his own aquatic terror Deep Star 6, released on January 13th in 89. But it was a movie mostly to beat the future. Why is it not? Okay, this is really annoying me. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Just gonna read the results. Friday the 13th, the first movie. Well, that wasn't released on Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, Part 3. That's a lot of threes in there.
Hey.
Released August 13th of 82.
What?
Friday the 13th, the final chapter, which, as we know, was never going to be the final fucking chapter. 20 years later, still making the fucking things. Came out April 13th.
Hey.
And Friday the 13th, Part 7. Let me see what else. What else can we look up for Friday the 13th? Let's just look up. Friday. This is not our best episode, but that's okay. Creepy facts about Friday the 13th. Let's try the first one. Weird facts about Friday the 13th. You said you looked up some stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, I mentioned it.
Well, read it off, motherfucker. What was it?
I already mentioned it.
Oh, shit, that's right. You suck. We suck. This is... Beware, superstitious friends. It's Friday the 13th again. Here are some fun facts about the day you might not know. This was done by Lori Grissom. She released this May 13th, 2016. Fear of the day is likely rooted in Christianity. Jesus was crucified on a Friday, and ever since the day has been associated with general ill omen. Jesus died on a Friday? Did they have like a fucking calendar?
He rose on the third day, on Sunday, Easter Sunday.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it holds much weight.
That's one event.
Yeah.
It's more though, like fucked up shit that happens on Friday.
Yeah. A history professor at Iowa State who specializes in the origins of superstitions told USA Today, New York, weddings in the Middle Ages, for instance, were not held on Fridays. And it was not a day someone would start a journey.
Okay.
Bailey said. 13 guests are believed to have attended the Last Supper. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
It was 12 and then one more. Who was the next person who came and made it 13?
Judas?
I don't know if it was him or not, honestly.
Mother Mary Magdalene?
Mm-hmm. No woman. No, I know that.
There's a conspiracy that there may be a woman that was present.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Zions believe it, that Jesus was with Mary Magdalene and she was with child. Just a conspiracy. There was a lot of interesting evidence to prove it. I gotta let my dog out, guys. I love doggies.
You're here with the finesse man. I do know that if you break a mirror on Friday the 13th, I don't know if it's in general, but I know at least on Friday the 13th, if you break a mirror, that's 7 years bad luck.
You broke a mirror.
Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't know if it was always or on Friday the 13th specifically.
Well, it's like 7 years bad luck if you break a mirror.
Yeah. Or what if you walk under a ladder? What does that mean? That's bad luck.
Bad luck too, yeah. Walking under a ladder, stepping on cracks, a cat crossing your path.
What about the salt thing? If you knock over the salt.
It's good luck if you put it over your left shoulder, I think.
But you have to knock it down first, right? Over the salt shaker.
I don't know.
The pepper one? I don't know. Something weird that I don't fucking follow.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't believe in superstitions. I believe in myself.
I don't understand how people that say that they're Christians or that believe in God will also believe in superstitions like opening an umbrella in the house. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be bad luck. People are really weird about that. I'm not. It's a fucking umbrella.
Mary Poppins still walking around.
Yeah, she's good.
Shit. She just had a movie last year or the year before.
She's doing
all right.
Still has a giant bag. Fuck me. I never or anyone in general. Like anyone in general that has a weird thing about superstitions is just weird to me that you would seriously
put
like
so much power and energy into something.
Don't open that umbrella in my house. What are you doing? Close it. I've had people yell at me for opening an umbrella in the house.
Yeah, there is a difference between opening an umbrella in the house and playing with a fucking Ouija board. I'm not about to do that. Let me know ahead of time if you got that shit in your house. I will not be coming.
Yeah, I don't know. That's another thing.
That's something I won't do. Like, just respect other stuff and just.
It's the alphabet and a few numbers on a board.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Thank you. I'm not gonna do it.
I honestly, I don't think I'd do it either. Yeah. I don't think I would do it either.
Like, why even possibly invite any of that shit? But I've seen a lot of horror movies. I'm okay.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of fictional movies too.
Stepping on the crack. You talking about porn? What are you laughing at? Why'd you say it like that?
I said I've seen a lot of. I don't know. It's unclear when Friday and number 13 became linked in the way we think of them today. According to Vice and Bailey, there are no mentions of Friday the 13th before the 19th century. Okay. Oh. Fear of the Day itself has an official name. It's called what the fuck? Paraskevidecatriophobia. I want to look up how to fucking say that.
Good luck, bitch. It's the fear of both of them, right?
Paraskevidecatriophobia. Not sure how to pronounce it. NPR offers this handy audio guide. Oh, really? Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm not fucking doing this. I'm going to put it right in my dictionary.
You little crackhead.
Yeah. We're going to have it read it aloud.
Did you copy and paste that shit?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say.
Nothing was found.
Oh, they made it up.
What? It's not even a real word?
Well,
what the fuck?
It is real.
It's on the dictionary.
Oh, okay. It's not in the dictionary.
It just not. It doesn't mean. I mean, if it's the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, and that shit better be fucking real.
Maybe it needs to be a specific medical dictionary.
Yeah, it could possibly be a thing.
Because all the medical words, I don't know if they're in the specific general as.
Yeah, that's fair.
No matter how official it is.
That's fair.
So, yeah.
Maybe Friday the 13th is like a cursed thing to search for on fucking Google because I'm not finding a goddamn thing. I will say this. March 13th of 2020 is arguably when the pandemic started, which was also a Friday.
In America? Yes. When we started to take it seriously. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, give or take.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was what I was going to wait for, but they all fucking sucked. I should have read them first and then kept looking. But I found something. It started off really, really cool. Buckingham Palace, Tupac Shakur, fucking the scamdemic. It was all there. And then I was like, oh yeah, I bet the rest are pretty cool. And then they just literally went off in this fucking trail of nothing. Fucking nothing.
I was there, I know.
Yeah, you were there. I remember you being there.
You remember the show Hey Arnold?
Yeah.
Remember the kid? He had like a hot dog fucking face here, and it was orange hair at the top, and he wore a white shirt, and he was like really like kind of nerdy or whatever. He was like a jinx. Like he would always trip or something or whatever. He said he was born on Friday the 13th.
Holy shit.
I was like, that makes sense because you always falling or getting hurt or some shit, allergic to shit, choking on shit, getting beat up, like everything.
Jesus, yeah.
Eugene had a shitty life. Not a shitty life, but like a lot of misfortunes. But he always smiled about it and shit. He had a good. I was like, I don't know how long that's gonna last. You're in 4th grade now dealing with this shit, but I'm just saying. But yeah,
that's too much for
I
me.
would like to not be born on Friday the 13th. I wonder, people who are born on Friday the 13th in real life, I wonder how the fuck they're doing.
Friday the 13th has always been more like a meme to me. It's just a constant meme. But not only will Friday the 13th be a Friday and the 13th, but it might also be a blood moon.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Okay, you're afraid of Friday the 13th, then that means you suffer from paraskevidekatriophobia. Paraskevidekatriophobia. Ooh, I got it! Paraskevidekatriophobia. Got it. Persistent.
You think you got it?
Yeah. A persistent, irrational fear of the Friday the 13th. That's just a... Paraskevidekatriophobia. I had it right. Paraskevidekatriophobia. Try and fucking say that word. It's going to be the whole episode just trying to pronounce it.
Paraskevidekatriophobia.
Yeah, it's a fucking word, man. That's more of a mouthful than my years in... That's more of a mouthful than my first couple years of college. What the fuck? I think I passed anime classes. We have heard it before. If you break a mirror, you have bad luck for 7 years. I call it. A rumor has it if you walk under a ladder, it will lead to your own hanging. That's fucking weird.
God damn.
That's fucking...
There would be a lot more hangings.
Yeah. I would have hung at least 4 or 5 times over, and it wouldn't have been autoerotic asphyxiation. Let me tell you that.
Right, they say that, but they're not going to say, well, it's not going to happen right now. It's going to happen later when you forget about it and stuff.
Oh, eat a dick.
Right.
Jesus Christ. The myth dates back to the medieval age. Good news, you might be able to avoid it if you say bread and butter as you walk under. What? Do you have any idea?
How do you know that? Who
figured that out?
Tried that?
Who had, like, bread and butter, and they're like, oh, bread and butter, as they walk under, and then they didn't die, but everyone else fucking did.
Okay, like...
Eat it.
I was at a construction site, and then they just asked, hey, are you going to have some spaghetti with your dinner? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck was the scenario? Who's just making up shit?
Here's another one that's weird. If you have already done it, try crossing your fingers until you see a dog.
That's weird.
Swear to goodness.
That one a little low key.
That one I actually remember. My friends would tell me you have to cross your fingers until you see a dog.
No, I'm not doing that shit.
Right.
Ew.
Refrain from doing this. Step on a crowd. Obviously, break your mother's back. An old wives' tale says children born on Friday the 13th will be unlucky for life. Didn't you say that one dude was like really unlucky or some shit?
Probably.
From Hey Arnold. You just fucking talked about
Oh, yeah, the kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like him in real life or him in the show?
Him in the show.
Oh, good.
The character.
That's kind of ironic. Kind of fucking ironic that he plays a character that's really unlucky and he was born on Friday the 13th. That is kind of funny. I do like that. Alright. So far, though, well, they spelled it Teve and not Steve because they're fucking idiots. Steve Buscemi, who was in such movies as...
Mr. Deeds.
He wasn't Mr. Deeds. Well, how the fuck did you remember that?
Because he's always in those.
Yeah, he is in a lot of those. More importantly, he was in Fargo. He was in two movies with John Goodman. All 3 of these movies were done by the Coen brothers, which was The Big Lebowski. He was in I can go all day with this guy almost. Motherfuck me.
He was in Billy Madison. He put on the lipstick.
Oh yeah! Hey,
Cena.
it's cool, man. It's alright. No big deal. Appreciate calling.
He took him off the hill.
Yeah, he did. It just literally said people to kill cross Billy Madison. That was so funny. That was so funny. You know what though? Like that kind of like really I think hits home for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like imagine like you just randomly calling a guy, hey, you know, I was kind of mean to you and you didn't deserve it and I'm really sorry and you don't have to forgive me, but I really just wanted to tell you that you didn't deserve it and you're a good person and I hope you're okay. You know what I mean? Like, and then you're like, oh yeah, no problem, no biggie, bro. And then like that same person was parked outside your house with a fucking grenade or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. He was like at your back window pointing a gun at you.
It's like, we'll murder the shit out of you. That reminds me of the scene, you remember the Degrassi episode where Drake got shot? Jimmy?
I never watched the show.
Anyway, he got humiliated at school. The school shooter. He got humiliated at school, and one of the girls who really didn't like him, because he it was a whole thing. He was abusive to somebody. But anyway, one of the girls who really didn't like him, she was like, "Hey, I know we're not cool or anything, but it's fucked up what happened to you. I'm sorry it happened to you." And then I was like, okay, that's cool. That was big of her, because like she was like a high school bitch, like just a classic bitch. And I was like, well, that was kind of big of her, because like he had a gun that day, and he probably would have murdered the fuck out of her too. Like, I'm just saying, like, that reminds me of that, what you just said.
Yeah.
I was like, go ahead, Paige. Saved yourself by being a bigger person. She genuinely meant it. She didn't know he had a gun. She was just showing concern.
So, Steve Buscemi, Mary Kate, goddammit, and Ashley Olsen, Kate Dennings appear to be doing all right, and they were all born on Friday the 13th.
Kat Dennings is doing very well. Very delicious.
Absolutely. Avoid passing any funeral processions. If the superstition is true, you will die the next day. I actually don't know what that means. The superstitious believe ships that set sail on Fridays are doomed to misfortune. A similar myth holds that all trips begin on Friday will encounter bad luck. Here we go.
Freedy.
This one answers your question. Knocking over the salt is thought to lead to bad luck on any day, and especially on Friday the 13th. 3 things you should not do on Friday the 13th. Put your shoes on a table. That's weird. Sleep on a table. That's even weirder. Or sing at the table.
I think somebody was just drunk as hell that day.
They're making these up, dude. The superstitious say doing any of those will increase your risk of bad luck. That's so fucking stupid. Good news, if you want to get inked, it is tradition for tattooists to tattoo customers for $13 on Friday the 13th.
What the fuck? That don't even sound right.
Word to the wise, though, you are expected to leave a $7 tip. I mean, that makes sense. I'd want a tip, too. Many customers are afraid to make big purchases on hallowed day. But it is bad news for businesses who typically lose hundreds of millions of dollars on Friday the 13th because of people's reluctance to shop. Well, maybe just don't be open on those days.
Yeah.
Make them like holidays or something, yeah.
Right. Take one day off.
Or being a little bitch about it. Jesus.
I'm high as fuck right now. This is gross.
You said you're high as fuck right now?
I'm dry as fuck.
Oh, that's okay.
Lotion it.
So for those of you that listen to us that are local to Warren, Ohio, or that happen to be in the area, I'm doing a show on Saturday. Thank goodness, Friday the 14th. I said Friday the 14th. Saturday the 14th at Modern Methods Brewery for the owner's birthday. So I'm actually really excited about this.
What kind of show is it, buddy?
This is going to be a fire juggling shenanigans show. I'm actually very excited about it. I'm going to make fun of the audience, say all kinds of crazy, dumb, stupid shit, set things on fire, and get really, really drunk. So I'm kind of excited.
Fuck. I kind of want to do that too.
Let's see. Here we go. 13 events that took place on Friday the 13th. We're kind of like really shooting from the fucking hip here. I kind of feel bad. I wish we were more prepared. I wish you were more prepared. This is like your thing. You're like the horror gay guy, man.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, my bad. Low 5. My hand's in the air. It's taking forever to load. Let us know what you think about Friday the 13th. Is it myth or fact? Anything in particular that you know about Friday the 13th that you think would be kind of cool to know? Let us know. Or let me know. Fucking tell me. I want to learn some shit.
Teach me. Educate me.
Ooh, shit. A series of terrorist attacks hit Paris and the northern suburb of St. Denis Friday, November 13th, 2015. 6 total attacks occurred, including mass shooting at an Eagles of Death metal concert in the Bataclan Theater that led to a standoff with police. In total, the attackers killed 130 people, 13, that's kind of weird, and injured more than 400. Holy fucking shit. That's fucking nuts. January 2012, that's 13th of Friday. The Costa Concordia runs aground? That's just a ship. No one cares about ships. October 13, 2006. Ooh, I graduated that year. New York gets bizarre fall storm. A rare early October snowstorm left parts of western New York blanketed with 2 feet of snow on the morning of Friday, October 13th, 2006, prompting widespread blackouts, closing schools, and halting traffic. Well, that's awesome. Trace amounts of snow that early in the season are common for the area, but the highest previously recorded total for October in Buffalo was under 3.5 inches, and according to weather.gov. Of course, there's a photo. No one cares about photos. August 13, 2004, the Olympics returned to Athens. That's a Friday the 13th. The opening ceremony of the 2004 Olympic Games took place on Friday, August 13th, 2004. It marked the return of the Olympics to the city in which the modern games began over 100 years ago in 1896. That's fucking nuts. Okay, here's reliving this fact. September 13, 96, Tupac Shakur dies. Rapper Tupac Shakur died on September 13, 96. He was shot 4 times during a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas.
Why are you saying that again?
I'm just going to give more details. On September 7th, 96, so Shakur, just a picture. Talked about that one. No one cares.
Why don't you look up some movies that came out on Friday the 13th? Did we already talk about that?
Yeah. Well, Steve Buscemi's birthday is December 13th, 1957. Horror movie legend Alfred Hitchcock is often credited with being born on Friday the 13th as well. However, Hitchcock was born on August 13th, 1899, which was a Sunday. So, myth busted.
Our next Friday the 13th is in May.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
In January 2023.
So we don't get that many. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have Friday the 13th episode every Friday the 13th. However, it's going to be much fucking better than this one. July 13th, 1821, Nathan Bedford Forrest is born. Confederate General Nathan Bedford Forrest was born Friday the 13th, 1821 in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. Forrest served, fuck him. Philip IV arrests hundreds of the Knights Templar. That's October 13th. What do you want me to look up?
Oh, what kind of movies have been released? Or maybe albums have been released on Friday. Maybe they sucked.
We need a good fun fact to look up about because there's really not much. Friday the 13th is boring as fuck. Why the fuck did we do this? This is a stupid episode.
Yeah, just because it was coming up.
Yeah.
Especially for the viewers, little holiday surprise for that ass.
Yeah, no.
But if we ain't got nothing else, we can just wrap it up. And
how long is the episode?
It's a question for your mom.
Half an hour. It's only half an hour. You need to at least give him an hour.
About what?
That's true. It's a very good point. I have no idea. We can let them listen to me jerk off.
Well, if you guys stayed this long, the new Suicide Squad movie came out. We can talk about that next time. Or we could talk about... I need to watch, what is that movie on Prime, Amazon Video Prime or whatever? It was like a superhero movie, Imperfect or something, Invincible. I need to get on that. I heard it was really good. It's based off an actual comic, and I heard they're both really super great. So my bitch ass ain't been on it.
We can watch the new Suicide Squad right now.
I already seen it.
You already seen it? Let's talk about it.
Okay.
All right, so this is now the up-and-coming new episode of the Actors Lounge podcast. We're going to briefly talk about, what's the name of the movie? The Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad, because it's so much better than the first one.
Oh my God!
3 letters, doesn't it?
Fucking warning, goddamn awesome cool spoiler alert. So for those of you tuning in, I'm so sorry the episode got really fucking good, but we need to stick to our guns. We're talking about a fucking film. So get ready, because we're going to try and do this in 20 minutes. Fucking Suicide Squad was so goddamn good. Beat the fucking shit out of that fucking other movie. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was no portal in the sky this time. We had Starro this time. It was
what
cool.
the fuck?
It was a lot more gruesome than it should be because it's the fucking Suicide Squad. It's that type of group of fuckers who are killing other fuckers. 100%. It's very fitting.
100%.
I thought Harley Quinn was a little stupid, but she was fun to see.
I liked her transition in her character. It was a little different. I liked how much more grittier she was in the previous film, but I also liked her in this one too because she was very not give a fuck and funny. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the more ditzy.
We're not going to go in order. We're just going to talk about...
Yeah, whatever. Spoiler alert. Seriously, spoiler alert. We're talking about fucking everything. Talking about fucking everything.
Whatever. I like how she got kidnapped and that rich guy wanted to marry her or whatever. And I was like, is he just totally going to like just do whatever he wants to her? I mean, but it's okay because he's hot and rich. What the fuck? Yeah. But anyway, the way... I guess they made love or whatever and then she killed him and then it got worse for her and I was like... Yeah, I could see Harley doing some shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to kill someone, at least give him a decent fuck. So at least he got that. But I was like... I was so like, what the fuck?
I bet it would be interesting to have sex with a bleach chick.
I'm not surprised. Shut the fuck up. That hit me. Yeah. I was not surprised, but I was still like, what the fuck? I can't believe she did that. You know what I mean? Like, it was one of those, like, you could kind of expect it, but...
They really went there, though. They really did that.
And he didn't really say anything crazy or weird or morose. He just kind of had a a lapse of... I mean, she's no fucking saint. Yeah. By any stretch of the imagination.
Okay. But he was like, I got all my guards around, like, why would she even try to kill me? Why would she even kill me? Like...
You'll have to remind me, what did he say that set her off? I
don't know, honey, but I just know that something about him killing kids. I think that's what it was. She was like, but killing kids? I was like, Harley, like, you give a fuck about that. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's probably her only line she won't... Everyone has a line. I think Joker's the only character that has no real moral compass in any fashion whatsoever. Right. He'll do anything. It doesn't really matter. He doesn't really care. But he thinks in specifically the realm of chaos, whatever can stir. He is the true definition of a devil's advocate. For anyone out there, I want to explain something to you about something. It always has bothered me. I don't like when people use the term devil's advocate because 9.9 times out of 10 are using it inaccurately.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right about that.
A devil's advocate is someone that stirs the pot and starts shit just for the sake of doing it to see where things go, to get the most drama, the most action, the most bullshit out of a situation. If someone says, I just want to be a devil's advocate, ha ha ha, and I want to play the good person and just be the devil's advocate, like, no, they're saying it wrong. They're using it wrong. Look up the devil's advocate. What devil's advocate? What fucking evil advocate? Because it's typically a devil. Someone's typically evil in some fashion. If we want to talk about the term devil, someone evil doing something wrong. Not some guy on a red fucking cape and weird horns and whatever. But specifically a devil's advocate. I mean, what do you think they do? What a devil's advocate does is they advocate for someone else. Yep. They advocate a little bit of chaos. So they'll nudge you in the right direction. They'll encourage you in the right fashion. They'll sweet talk you in the right way to start the most amount of shit.
Yeah, it's like in them original sitcoms when somebody had a dilemma and then the demon would pop up on their shoulder and the angel would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. They need to bring that shit back.
Yeah,
that shit was funny.
That shit is fucking funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
So if someone is ever saying devil's advocate, they're fucking it up. They are fucking it up. So
more than likely they're fucking
it up. If they're admitting to you they're being a devil's advocate,
okay, then that's a dead giveaway.
Yeah. They wouldn't admit it to you if they're using it right. I would fucking hope not.
Okay.
Fucking morons. I had someone that she tried to have common ground with this. We were trying to figure out a show. It was just a very complicated part of a show. We were just trying to figure out the parameters of this theater production I was doing. It was a very tough production, and she was like, I don't want to be a devil's... Oh, no, what did she say? She's like, I just want to be a devil's advocate here and just try to see... And You know what I mean? Just completely used the term wrong and then did nothing to help anybody. So she accidentally used the word wrong while also using it right. Because she thought she was trying to help and it really wasn't. Like, it was just the way she said it. I was like, that was the dumbest fucking person I've ever met in my life. But anyway, moving on. Let's go back to the movie before I fucking harp on this bitch for too long. The Suicide. So, interesting fact about the movie, though. For those that don't know, Sylvester Stallone plays the voice of Killer Shark.
He had a real name. It was a 3-syllable name or something. Something. I can't.
Let me look it up.
But I thought it was King Shark, but it's not. They call him M something something.
Okay,
so.
I'll look it up. I think you're right.
Mm-hmm. He did a good job. It's right up his alley.
He was really cool. You know what though? I've always bird. Get off comms.
He was adorable.
He was. Oh my god, you're so right. He was so adorable. One of the saddest parts in the whole movie was when everyone was inside of the bar getting drunk, having fun, doing shots with each other, and they cut to a quick 2-second shot of the shark in the van.
I forgot that.
You remember that? Remember when they were at the bar? They were trying to meet the guy with the fucking spikes on his head. He looked like Pinhead if Pinhead was like a digital master. Do you remember that part when they were at the bar? They were at a bar drinking, waiting for one of the main villains who was controlling the giant star monster that would shit out babies. That he would literally it looked like he jerked off on the entire group of people. And they were just stars that would land on people's faces.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Okay, so previous to that part, when they were at the bar. Oh, you're killing me. It was one of my favorite scenes. I don't know why.
It's okay. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So anything else about the Shark Man?
I want to find out his name.
I liked him more than Killer Croc, I'll definitely say that.
Javelin was Flula Borg, who's actually a really good actor.
Javelin. Oh, yeah.
Pete Davidson was in it, who was really cool.
Yeah, I wish I was.
He was so fucking cool. Yeah, me too.
He got shot in the face. His whole face just got.
Yeah, he was made to die. He's not a big actor.
Hell yeah.
He's a good actor, just not very big.
Good gig for him. Good, quick.
I thought so. He was in the trailer, a good portion of the movie. I was so fucking pissed when they killed Rick Flag.
I was surprised.
Yeah!
Because he was actually good in this one. In the last one, it was whatever. But in this one, I liked him.
There's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do I won't like. I'll say that.
What, Joel Kinnaman?
Yeah, I love Joel Kinnaman.
I didn't know that.
Love Joel Kinnaman. Well, he was in Altered Carbon. He was in that TV show, Blood, something Blood. I don't remember.
I don't know either. But he did a really good job.
Great job.
At least they kept him towards that.
Great job. Idris Elba was in it, who was fucking brilliant.
He was great.
He was seriously great.
He was great, and I
hope they keep him, and they can fuck Will Smith. They can have Will Smith fucking now. I love Will Smith, one of my favorite actors. Literally one of my favorite actors. But in this production, he can kick fucking rocks. I was so disappointed with his work in the previous film. So disappointed.
He got to keep his accent, so that was probably more relaxing for him.
Yeah.
But it was great. He was good. I like how, and he also like Deadshot. He also had a daughter that he.
Oh, it is King Shark.
It was funny. It's King Shark. They called him Mahalu or whatever the fuck. Amanda Waller kept calling him.
It might have been like a com's name.
Maybe
I don't know.
But yeah, that's King Shark. I guess. Yeah, hi. He wearing human clothes and built but with a big ass shark head. He was great. He was really, really good. He wasn't like the one from Harley Quinn cartoon, but that's okay because it's fine because it's more realistic. He wouldn't be walking around talking like us, thinking like us. You know? Thinker, that was his name. The guy with this shit all over his head. Yeah, the guy kept putting more and more fucking USB ports on his fucking head. Ew. The older he got. How about I like those characters, and I liked now Ratcatcher 2. She did a very good job because I don't like fucking rats or mice or vermin or anything. I was like, this is really gonna be up in there. I seriously did not look at the screen sometimes when I knew that bitch was about to be on there. But I like Ratcatcher 2, and that was her dad was Ratcatcher, and then they do that in the comics where somebody else will adopt a name, but they don't add the number at the end. So I like that they did that because that's awesome. That was kind of cool. Too. I like how she had a
I like that Polka Dot's like main reason for his work was
Yeah.
to fucking hate his mom or some shit.
That was weird.
Polka Dot was one of my favorite characters.
What was his name? Polka
Dot. His name was Polka Dot. So what's interesting about Polka Dot, his breakout performance was in The Dark Knight.
As whom?
He was the guy that Aaron Eckhart's character Two-Face kidnapped and brought. It was towards the end of the film.
Yeah.
And brought to the warehouse.
And the girlfriend too, right?
Yes.
Rachel.
Yes.
I think, maybe.
No, not Rachel Dawes. I'm sorry. Not the girlfriend, but Harvey. Gordon's wife and kids.
Okay.
Tell me, where is he? Where is he? I don't know anything. That guy was Polka Dot. And was really fucking good. He was a standout. For me, he was a standout.
In this movie, he was definitely one of the best. I think I liked him more than Ratcatcher too.
Yeah.
That was the top two. Because they were
yeah.
great. But Polka Dot Man was great. I like how he saw his mom everywhere. That was
Polka
weird
Dot.
as fuck.
Yeah.
But, like, goddamn, kill me. Just fucking kill me. I don't care how pretty my mom is. I don't want to see her around every fucking
Oh
person.
my god.
How are you not insane? What the fuck?
Could you imagine, like, and this is weird, this is a bit too far, but, like, imagine, like, him, like, trying to date, and then, like, he, like, leaves and comes back, and then he sees his mom.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to get dessert and leave? Like, dude, yeah, I would need fucking therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
I would, oh my fucking sweet science H logic, sweet goddamn shit fuck.
Right.
That would ruin everything.
Oh, and I like how his how he had to do it twice a day, or else his face would get lumpy or whatever the fuck. He had to expel it from his body. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Man.
That seems realistic. You can't have everything. Shit, everything can't be perfect. You get superpowers and everything's perfect. Unlimited power. No.
He has a very obvious hamartia, which I really liked about him. Okay, one of my favorite scenes. A hamartia is like a human flaw, like what makes you human is your hamartia. So your hamartia is also like a type of flaw. It's a theater term. Yeah, it's a theater term that we use quite commonly. I think it's Latin or Spanish or French. I don't know. It's either Latin, but it's something we use in theater. It's just a hamartia. It's a theater term. But so one of my favorite scenes is with Idris Elba when they're kidnapped. It was him, Freedom, I think his name is John Cena.
Oh, Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, thank you. So Bloodsport, Peacemaker, and Rick Flag are all in the van, right?
Yes.
And they're all like super trained. They're all total badasses. Joel Kinnaman, seriously, this is seriously one of my favorite actors. I still to this day watch the entire first season of Altered Carbon. Just watch it all the way through, just to see him and everyone else in that show. It's such a good. It literally, Altered Carbon is a fucking 8-hour movie. It's a brilliant fucking everything piece of work. Second season was junk. I was so disappointed. But Joel Kinnaman set up such a precedent for the next series, for the next season, that when he left, nope.
Oh, damn.
Nope.
Yeah. You was pissed. I see why.
Guess who replaced his punk ass?
Oh, don't tell me. Dax Shepard. Who replaced him?
I fucking hate you so much. Anthony Mackie.
Oh, he replaced Dax? he replaced Joel?
Yeah.
I thought he replaced the main character.
That's Joel Kinnaman. That was the main character, yeah.
Oh. That's weird.
I thought so too. Not that Anthony Mackie can't be a
good actor,
leading actor in a TV show. I think for whatever reason, his performance, unlike the work he had done with, unlike the work he had done previously that I've seen, it was actually really good in. Mm-hmm. In this, for whatever reason, he just fell short. It was really, really fell short. But I think they focused too much on one. They focused too strongly on one side plot, and they made an entire series about it. I didn't like that. With the first season of Altered Carbon, there were so many different parameters of things going on. It was like a hardcore, completely action-packed SpongeBob SquarePants fucking show. Throughout the whole thing. It was just such a brilliant piece of film. It was just such a great, like, everything that they did, the investigation part, the film noir, the detective aspect of it, the action of it, the character development, the character arcs, the stories, the subplots. Every single thing was so methodical. The character development, like the supporting actors were fucking intense. Some of the supporting actors, like several of them, if not all of them, were just so well done. So fucking well done. That when they made the second season, they were just trying to fucking end it. They were literally just trying to end it. Give people some closure with one side plot. I'm sorry, I went way off. I love Joel Kinnaman.
About that shit, man.
Yeah, we should. Well, I think I pretty much covered everything now. Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about it.
But hey,
I'm so passionate about
what else did you like? We did Polka Dot Man and Ratcatcher 2. Oh, I like how she had father-daughter-esque relationship with who was Idris Elba in that movie? What was it?
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Like, I'll save you. I'll save your life. He was like, I'll save your life too. And they ended up actually doing it. I like how Peacemaker and they thought Joel Kinnaman, Rick Flag, was kidnapped because that's what fucking Amanda Waller told him, I think. So then they went to that camp to rescue him, and then Bloodsport and Peacemaker are just fucking making a competition out of the coolest kills. And they finally get to the main thing.
Fucking forgot about that,
that
dude.
was funny
I fucking forgot about that shit.
I woke up again when that happened. I was like, oh, ha 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 ha, because it was funny.
I fucking forgot.
Oh, and we got to see some full frontal nudity, and it was nice.
Oh my god!
Big old.
We're so dead.
That was nice. I liked it.
It wasn't John Cena's, was it?
No, it was some maybe.
Whose was it?
Brown skinned Asian looking guy. I don't know, but it was nice.
Yeah, we did.
And
yeah,
it was horror too. I was like, ooh.
So we saw John Cena and fucking Tidy Whities.
That was hot. Yeah,
that was so fucking great.
Like a whole almost 5 minutes.
So fucking great. Did we see? I don't think we saw Idris in anything.
No, but he's still hot now.
Damn it.
But yeah, that was nice. Go ahead, John Cena, and go ahead, guy who got murdered, and he showed us full frontal, and they showed it in the movie. More of that, please. Take my money.
Yeah.
More of that.
The dude that dies in the beginning, the older gentleman, the long white hair, the red suit, he was in, he is...
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead, yeah.
He's a huge asshole in that.
Very prolific career, very intense career. Really good role for him. Really good role. He's intense. He is such a good actor through and through.
Yeah.
He was so good in that, like, you really felt for this guy. Like, you were really scared with this guy. You were seriously scared with this guy. Like, when he fucking said, when he was looking around and seeing all the bullshit, you were like, oh my god, this dude's fucking intense. What the hell do I do? Like, seriously, what the fuck do I do? Like, you really felt for that guy. You really felt for that guy. When Pete Davidson was dying, when you thought, what's that creepy weasel died?
Oh my god, what the fuck was that? I was like, this movie's gonna be ugly. You got fucking rats and shit, and the fucking weasel. Oh my god, that might have been harder to look at than the fucking rat. I don't know.
Did you see the after credits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happened?
Didn't it just land to shore? It just got to shore and it just walked off, right?
Weasel?
Mm-hmm.
No, Weasel coughed and he woke up.
Yeah, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
And he walked.
Yeah, so you saw it. I was wrong. I was rude. I'm sorry. I love you.
But, yeah, I'm gonna fuck was ugly to look at, and it looked retarded because of its eyes. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that word like that, but it looked fucked up.
Yeah, he did. He looked
damn,
fucked up.
He looked special.
He looked fucked up.
Yeah, and I just wasn't...
Total.
Can I even understand people? Why is it here?
Yeah.
Out of everybody who needed a backstory, that motherfucker needed a backstory. Was it a regular weasel that got mutated? What the fuck is that? Did it come out of somebody's cooch looking like that? Because, like, what the fuck? I don't know. That was just hard to look at. It wasn't really funny. It was just ugly as fuck. I don't want to sit by it. Like, what the fuck? They were on a fucking helicopter or whatever. Somebody had to sit by that shit. I'd have been like, hell to the nah. Not me. But anyways, yeah, he was there. Any other things about Weasel?
So here's what I thought was fuck Weasel. So here's what I thought was interesting about the film in general. They took people that were so terrible at being bad, they had to force them to be good because they could only be good people.
Right.
I thought that was really, really cool. I think James Gunn, he did not. Yeah. So James Gunn was the one that directed this. who did a great job. I think he did such a phenomenal
I'm
job.
glad they let him do his thing.
Yeah. He got Sylvester Stallone to do the movie. They said if you can get Sylvester Stallone to do the movie, you can direct the bitch.
You know how he did that, right?
Well, Sylvester Stallone, I mean, the Italian Stallion, I don't care if you're gay or straight. When you see the Italian Stallion without his pants on, I mean, yeah, you might be swerved.
You get excited.
You might be swerved.
But yeah, he did that because they...
But he got Sylvester Stallone to do the movie. Not only that, but he said he wanted to write characters into the movie to be prime candidates for the film to be potential future reoccurring roles in the franchise or whatever else, because he wanted to show the true nature of the Suicide Squad, which was just bad guys. They were bad at being bad guys.
Total dicks.
So we could completely change their mentality and inject them with whatever and then get them to be on our side, right? At the expense of their freedom, essentially. Yeah. So you suck at being bad, you're in prison, let us take some time off of that, and how about you do a little bit of good? And then if you guys get caught and fucked, guess what? No one knows who you are, no one gives a fuck, you have no benefits or dental, and we get to say that you escaped. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. And Viola Davis, why they made Viola Davis such a cunt in this movie, I'll never know, but she did such a good job.
She did a good job, but like...
She can't do anything wrong. She can't do anything wrong. I was not against her getting bashed in the face with a fucking golf club, but at the same time, I was like, that's Viola Davis. Let's not do that.
I mean, that's Amanda Waller. I mean, good luck when she gets the fuck up. Yeah, and they still, at the end, after that happened, it seemed like they all still worked there. They were all still alive and shit. I'm like, the writers need to work that out, because I don't think that shit slide. You at least get fired if you ain't getting the fucking bullet in your skull or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no one's gonna rat on her. If they do, fuck them. If anyone rats on her, I don't see what happened. You just fell.
Right. But she needed to be stopped though, because like she wanted them to leave that island with Starro there just killing all the citizens and stuff, and I'm like, well, they're willing to stop it right now, and she's like, nah, just bring your asses back. You don't think this motherfucker is gonna come to North America or anywhere else? Like, what the fuck?
This isn't gonna be a problem for you later,
right? Yeah, like, I mean, probably not for your conscience because she ain't shit, but like, you don't think this is gonna affect you or your country in the long term, bitch? Like, let them kill this thing now before it gets any more powerful. Like, what the fuck? Amanda, that's not logical.
This giant fucking Patrick was in captivity. Okay?
Right.
For 30 fucking years.
Yes.
30 years. What the fuck would you do?
He lost his shit.
What the fuck would you do if someone kidnapped you and put you in captivity and experimented with you for 30 years? I'm sorry, there's no coming back. We gotta kill you. I'm sorry, dude. I wish there was more we could do. I wish we can give you therapy. I wish you can have you sit down with fucking Jordan Peterson. Right. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. We gotta kill you. You're too pissed off. There's no coming back from that. And to be honest, I can't. I gotta relate with Patrick. It's not even his fault. It's not even his fault. He was like, I was taken from my home. I was in captivity. I was used, abused. I was taken away from everything. I've had nothing but this small tank. Like,
oh yeah.
What do you do? What the fuck do you do when you get out? The fuck do you... I can't honestly disagree.
Yeah, because when he died, he was like, disagree. I was just in space chilling, and now this. But I'm like, you just went back to space, but you was probably pissed off. Obviously, you feel emotions because you were pissed as fuck. You just wanted to kill, and then whatever. But I don't know. It was gross as fuck when it was shooting those things out of its fucking armpit. Ew. And then, like, it pissed me off because, like, in the cartoons and the, I guess in the comics too, I haven't read them with him, but if it attaches to your face, like, you don't die automatically. Like, you can pull it off, or somebody, if it takes you over, other people can eventually pull it off you. But this one, as soon as it fucking leaches to your face, you're fucking dead. You're fucking mind controlled. Well, dead and then mind controlled. Yeah. You're revived through mind control. And then I guess when they killed Starro, those people are still dead as fuck. Yeah. So, like, that's not. I
saw an episode of Justice League where Superman, I think there was in the future.
Yes.
Yeah. He was taken over.
I think that might have been a Batman Beyond episode where he joined the Justice League. Maybe?
Yes, it was
Maybe
like a futuristic thing where he was taken over by
Starro.
Yeah,
and it happened. It
wasn't on his face. It was just
it was
on
his
him.
back. It was hidden.
Yeah.
It had to flatten itself too, because like for 2 years, no one knew on him. Like, Lois, you ain't fucking no man naked? Like, what the fuck, Lois? What the fuck?
Anytime you let him fucking pull out and bust on your face, not a clue.
Like, can this thing shrink and flatten itself? Like, what the fuck?
He literally showed no signs of impressions until he took off his shirt, then I could see it.
Yeah.
It's a big, bulgy, giant starfish.
Then you can see the bulge and all that.
What the fuck? Yeah, I remember that shit, but I remember that was pretty close to canon with the starfish was. That's what I was confused about. I was like, why is it only attacking their face? And why is that when you remove it, you're dead? And why do they make mentions? Oh, excuse me. Why do they make these mentions to it? Excuse me.
Don't utilize the knowledge? What do you mean?
God damn it. Sorry.
It's okay.
Drinking too much. Oh, I feel better. So why did they only... I'm going to try and cut that out. Editing sequence. Why is it that with the movie, it was once it attaches to you, your lifeless soul is now the starfish? Yeah. Whereas in canon, it wasn't the case. But I think the reason why is because they were planning on killing it. So it's like, well, let's just make it, you die. Mm-hmm. If the big fish dies, you might survive. If not, then when they remove it, because remember the one, it was, you said it, they was really fucking gritty. Mm-hmm. It was some seriously rough, intense fucking sandpaper with this movie when it comes to that. Because they were showing scenes where they were pulling the starfish off a guy's face, and there was nothing there but barely any bone. You can see his brain, like it was really fucking nasty. It was
fucked up.
And the person was dead, and then they were like experimenting when the guy was cut in half, and he had a starfish on his face and still moving. Like, what the fuck? Like, they went 7 on that motherfucker.
Yeah, they compete with Mortal Kombat at this point.
Yeah, they went fucking 7 on that motherfucker. It was fucking intense. Yeah, they did.
Because it was horrific.
Yeah, they did.
You know, so, like,
yeah, they did.
That was good. But can we go back to Amanda Waller?
We sure can.
I didn't like how she was.
Can we take this podcast outside so I can smoke?
I guess.
Let's take the podcast. We're going outside, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time, the podcast is moving to the outdoors. Hope you enjoy. We're coming with us. You're coming with us. I'm taking my booze.
I feel like she lost some dignity.
I think so too. Get the door for me. I want to smoke outside and chill outside. Summer's coming to an end, and it is fucking depressing. Every time summer comes to an end, it's sad as fuck. It's just so sad. It's just so sad.
There are no mosquitoes.
Ooh, it sounds so good out here. I like it. Here we go. Hi, buddy.
I was gonna say I feel like Amanda Waller lost some of her dignity because she, like I said, it wasn't logical for them to abandon that whole fucking island, and also, also, she was losing her temper too much. She's more composed.
She was more intense. Yeah, in the other movie, she was just like, this is cool. This is my idea. This is what we're gonna do. If it fails, no big deal. And then all of a sudden, she was just like so into it.
Yeah.
Where like, I don't know. Maybe that wasn't it. I'm sorry. I was thinking of another Suicide Squad movie I had seen recently, which is actually another good one. Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay.
Yeah, I seen that. That was great.
Dude. Oh my god, another really great Suicide Squad that I think outranks the other Suicide Squad. One, yeah. Like Flash was a bad guy and an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Reverse Flash or whatever the fuck with the yellow. But
holy shit.
But yeah, Amanda Waller, I didn't like how she was treated in this movie.
Amanda Waller.
Oh, she didn't seem like herself. She didn't seem like herself to me.
I agree.
At least
that's more
like
canon. I think that's
the
more
second
canon.
Half. She was
really
she's more composed. She's more composed and more calculated than that. She was just too emotional for me. That ain't the Amanda. But Viola Davis, they did a good job though. Of course,
she did a great job with that transition. All of them did. Who is it? Oh, the guy that played Boomerang.
Yeah.
Okay. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I hate to say it. I loved Boomerang. I was so fucking pissed when he died, but he died good.
He died good. Even Harley said his name right quick. She's like,
what I liked is how close those two were. They had a really good on-screen chemistry.
yeah, for 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, it really was like 5 fucking minutes. But I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that.
I know. That was nice though. But I'm trying to think who else died. It was some woman with the first group with Harley. It was another woman, and she looked alienish almost. I don't know what the fuck she was, but she could fight, but she died.
Who was that?
I can't remember. It was a lot of death though. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a pretty intense movie.
Because that's very fitting for the Suicide Squad. Always have rotating roster. So
yeah, it should. Yeah,
it makes sense. Yeah.
They did a really good job with transitioning characters. Like when it first started, you didn't know anyone was going to be anywhere. Like you were really confused when it first started in a way, and especially how the trailer introduced it. I think we talked about that before. When the trailer really gives you a lot of mystery. Like the trailer really only showed most of the first cast that fucking died. I kind of like that because I had no idea what was going to happen next. Right. I literally had no idea. They showed the Thinker. They showed obviously Rick Flag and John Cena. You had to show John Cena. He's a big fucking name. And he's fucking gorgeous and tidy whities, by the way. Oh my god. Let me pause for that.
Who's he fucking? Like, goddamn.
What the shit? He swings on our team. But anyway, I just really liked the trailer having so much mystery in it and not telling you enough.
Good.
I mean, it kind of did. It showed certain snippets of it. I didn't see all the trailers, in fairness, so I don't know. But I really liked the idea of it, like, having a lot of mystery and intensity to it. To where, like, it can still give you a great movie where it doesn't tell you everything. At least that's what I got from it.
Who else is in the movie, B?
Well,
we didn't talk about Peacemaker enough. Like, what do we think about him? He was an asshole.
Peacemaker was great, and he became an asshole.
He became a villain at the end. So
yeah, he did.
A little unexpected. I was like, okay,
and, cool. Spoiler alert, he fucking survived. You see that? Mm-hmm. You know what? When they said, oh yeah, we're gonna repair him, but he'll be good, I was so hoping it was Rick Flag. And then they fucking showed John Cena. I was kind of pissed.
He's supposed to have his own show or something coming up. Peacemaker.
What?
Yeah, everybody there, he's the only one to get a spin-off show. I'm like, really? Because Polka Dot Man or whatever the fuck his name is.
He would have nice.
Him or Ratcatcher would be more interesting. Well, not Ratcatcher. I don't want to see the damn rats. But like, Polka Dot Man would be more interesting to watch.
I would like to see like an origin story of Polka Dot with his family leading up to Polka Dot. That would be a nice miniseries. That would be a good miniseries. If they did an origin story for Polka Dot leading up to Suicide Squad, that'd be kind of cool.
Super.
Seeing why he became bad, how he did his thing, whatever. How many people he killed, I don't fucking know.
The relationship with his mom. And his siblings. He mentioned he had siblings, too, who got the same thing happened to them. Some of them didn't survive, some of them did. Like, what's going on with them? Where are they at?
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
Now I mentioned siblings in the DCEU. I really want to watch Shazam, too. I just want to say that.
They have a second one?
No, whenever they come out.
Are they making another one?
Yeah, they're making another one.
First one was pretty good. I did like the first one.
I like the one a lot too. But yeah. These Suicide Squad, it was a lot of fun.
It was a good show.
I don't have too many complaints. I don't think I have any complaints. It was a good ass time. Yeah. I mean, I watched it for free on HBO. Well, not for free, but I watched it on HBO, so I didn't go to the theater and pay for it. But even if I did, that's worth it because Suicide.
You paid for it?
No, if you went to the movies and paid for it.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth a theater show.
It's worth it. Yeah.
Especially now with the pandemic and everything going on. Going to the movie theaters and seeing a movie like that, it's worth it. I like going.
Yeah, especially that type of movie with all that.
What was the last movie we saw in theaters? Cruella. Totally worth it. Totally fucking worth it. Totally worth it. Well, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that we can end it here. I am so glad you guys stayed for this crazy episode. I'm gonna do some editing on this one. But I had a good time. This was a decent episode. But I want to say goodbye because I want to finish the cigarette and hang out with my dude and be watching TV. So, as always, it is a pleasure hanging out with you guys on the Edgar's Lounge Podcast. And I am Shane Nicholas with my good friend,
Vanessa
Lamar Fernandez. And we are signing out, my friends. It has been such a pleasure. Enjoy this ending song. I might change it, but I don't know. The ending music might be something different. We will find out. Until then, next time on the Actors Lounge, it is Shay Nicholas and Lamar Finez saying fuck off. See you next time, guys.